you guys. Welcome and thank you for taking this time to be with us today. I'm here with Darina. My name is Jorge, and we are with Maya Ocean Real Estate. We're part of this big family, and we are very happy to be here today. Personally, I've been in Tulum for quite a long time. All in general, in the Riviera Maya, I've been here a total of 16 years, which is a lot. And it's fantastic because I have seen the growth of this beautiful paradise, which I will get into more detail, but tell me a little bit about you as well.
So I'm living here only like 8 months, right? I was moved from Thailand to Mexico, and it was a lot of talking about Tulum, right? Everyone know about this, and it gets me so interesting. And first of all, it's this lifestyle what you can get here, right? And it's like combine a relaxing time, so you can grow like personally, spiritually, and it's a lot of practice with meditation, yoga, healthy food, and in the same time it's a lot of possibilities for business, right? Because it's just start growing. Yeah, and it's gonna grow more and more. And today we actually wanna talk about this why. Yeah.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you because, like, for instance, you coming from Thailand and being originally from Russia.
Yes.
Right? How did, I mean, in Thailand everybody was talking about Tulum already?
Not like everybody, but kind of many people. And I think that first of all is because of festivals, right? Music festivals, which make Tulum so popular, so famous, and you can meet here a lot of famous people who was posting in their Instagram, social media, and mention like Tulum, and you like, what is a Tulum? And yeah, I want to know this, and I start just searching about this, and yeah, and so I'm here.
Fantastic. Also, like for me, I remember when I first arrived to the Riviera Maya, I mean, I fell in love with the place. It was so cosmopolitan. I was very fortunate that I was here in 2008, which, I mean, the previous crisis that we had, which was like the biggest in 50 years. And I was living in Playa del Carmen back then. And that's when I saw the growth of Playa del Carmen, where the whole world stopped. Yeah. I mean, Playa del Carmen was the only place that was developing and kept growing, I mean, on construction. And I see the same thing in Tulum because we just went through the worst pandemic in ever, right? Or at least that we know. Yeah. And where the whole world shut down, I mean, Tulum was still, like, people were coming. That was the only place that was still available. And it grew and grew and grew, and it hasn't stopped since.
I think this was the biggest start, right, for Tulum when it's happened, this pandemic, right, and yeah, and this is make everyone interested in this place. So what do you think, why? Why people should invest in
Tulum?
In Tulum?
I think because, I mean, there's a lot of things going on. As you said before, I mean, you can find wellness if you want. I mean, you can just go to the hotel zone and go into a hotel that has beautiful spas and just be treated like a queen or king, no? Yeah. I mean, you find a lot of healthy choices for lifestyle, whether it's eating, temazcals, I mean, ceremonies. Also, you find world-class festivals, no? Like the Samna that you mentioned, which is actually coming this coming January. I was just talking to the organizers the other day, and for Tomorrowland, which is kind of like one of the biggest events worldwide, it's coming to Tulum, and in 5 days they sold like 15,000 tickets. So
it's not even finished yet, right?
And it's not even finished yet. So only in 1 day of the festivals, we are going to have 15,000 people staying in Tulum just to go to that event. Now consider people who don't want to go to a festival, but they come because they want to go diving to the cenotes, or they want to spend the time on the beach. I mean,
free diving, right?
Free diving, it's growing a lot, right? It becomes so popular, as you said. I mean, if you're in Thailand and you hear about Tulum.
Yeah, and so far from here.
Exactly. I mean, it's a place that, I mean, and it has just started because I remember when, I mean, Tulum is just like this, no? And it has a lot of potential to grow on very well organized and like massively. I mean, I think we're just in the beginning of the growth. We have Formula One, coming. We have the Mayan train that is actually already being constructed, and we have the international airport of Tulum. So
yeah.
I think when you have people who are already so many tourists that are actually coming to Tulum, because actually I don't know if I told you, but in this year, despite the fact that you can travel everywhere, right? And then last year was very busy.
Yeah.
This year alone, we have had already more visitors than last year, right? Now
like
imagine,
70%, something like this, right?
Exactly. Now imagine when people don't have to fly to Cancun, but they can go straight to Tulum. I mean,
it's gonna make it easier.
It's gonna make it easier. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's gonna be much more tourists. It's like 2024, right? Mayan train and the airport is gonna be finished. Now we have this date. So and also it's gonna build like a new shopping center. So it's also can be like a big plus for some people who is like shopping tours, right?
I bet you're kind of like the one who are like shopping tourists. You want to go shopping when you when you vacation?
Yeah, some people like this.
And well, tell us a little bit about the projects that we are here to present. What do we have in Tulum?
Yes, let's talk about this. So we have three projects, right, in Tulum. Maya Ocean Real Estate is the developer of this project, and total Maya Ocean Real Estate have around 16 projects. So this is a lot. So it's
like for instance, do you know where are they located in the areas?
Yes, Ocean Conda Tulum located in region 15.
Mm-hmm.
And total have 47 units.
Okay.
And from this location is around 12 minutes driving to the beach, so it's quite close.
It's very close.
And I just want to explain for people who maybe never been in Tulum, right? That beach zone is most of like a hotel zone, and we have a downtown. So kind of it's impossible, right, to build in something like on beachfront.
On the beach, correct.
Yeah, so 12 minutes driving to the beach, it's so short time, and it's close.
Correct. And you can go on a bicycle, no?
You can go, yes, it's a big culture of the bicycles here, bicycles, scooters, ATV, even. So, a facility of this project, we have a rooftop, grill, laundry, shower on the roof top, restaurants, ground floor pool, elevator, underground and outdoor parkings.
Okay.
So
when is this project going to be completed?
Delivery date it's summer 2025. Yeah.
2025. Okay. That's actually very good because I'm thinking about, let's say, for instance, if you purchase something on pre-sale, no? I believe we have great prices right now for that project, and
yes.
We still have a little bit more than 2 years until completion. So I know appreciation here in Tulum is between 10 to 12% every year. So when you invest in a property that is pre-sale and that is going to be delivered in a couple of years, 2 years and a half, we are talking that at least we are going to be making 20 to 24% return only on the appreciation of the area, no? Without considering inflation. So I don't know what you think, but I think it's a great deal.
Yes, I think I agree with you, and also now buyers have a really good opportunity with the different payment plans. So we have 4 different payment plans for this project, and first of this is like 20% down payment. It's so easy, right, to pay. It's like I think more people can pay this first payment, and the last 80% you should pay just when it's going to be finished, when project is going to be finished. So you have like total 3 years for pay this 80%, right?
So this is amazing because what you're saying basically is that you can come down with 20% for an apartment,
yes.
right? and then pay the rest, which is the 80% at completion. But in the same time, with that 20%, I mean, you are getting appreciation. So even if in 2.5 years you are getting your apartment value is going to be 20-25% higher than what it is right now, and you haven't even paid off.
So total you're gonna get around like 30%, right? And bank, how you say, it's like bank never gonna pay for you this 30% in 2.5 years of investments. So next project what I want to talk about is 𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙧. Yeah, 𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙧. Location also amazing. It's not far from ocean Condo Tulum. It's region 11. I'm going to the beach. It's take maybe 13-14 minutes, not more. I personally love this project because everything is perfect. Started from the price, finish location and facility. It's gonna be a really beautiful project, and total it's 147 units. But already sold out in 6 months, like around 80% of all project.
That's amazing.
Yes.
In 6 months we sold over, almost 80% of all the whole project. That's pretty much amazing. And it's also about the price, no? Because like you can buy a villa. Actually, villas are gone.
Yes.
But you could actually buy a villa, which is over 150 square meters, for less than 4 million pesos, which is less than $200,000. Yeah,
and it's like 3-floor villa. Yeah, but still we have left like a studio and penthouse studio. And the price is gonna be for studio $82,000. So if you compare, for example, with 𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙧, can you buy something like this in 𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙧?
No, you can't. In 𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙧, for instance, you cannot buy studio for less than $140,000 if it's new or if it's pre-sale, right?
Yes.
And La Veleta also, I mean, you cannot buy studio for less than, in region 15 you can still buy something for like $100,000. I haven't seen anything for less than $90,000 on studio in Tulum, at least. And these are located in region 11, which I also like personally a lot because there's still a lot of jungle, no? I mean,
it's more nature.
It's like more nature, and you are going to have cenote there, no?
Yes,
so
it's going to be like private cenote, relaxation area, hammocks, kids room, grill bar, organic playground also, restaurants, gym, fitness room, business center, and also it's pet friendly, so it's going to be a special place for pets, so it's also a big plus.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I really like that project also, and I'm waiting already for us to have the phase 2, because I think a lot of people who wanted to buy in the first phase ended up without the specific type of unit that they wanted, which is why we're already preparing phase number 2, because I think it's going to be a great success also.
Yes, and phase number 1 is going to be finished in February 2023. So it's a good opportunity for people still.
Still.
Yes, so
3 months.
3 months, and still have some opportunity, like 5 units left, I think, from phase 1. Studio and penthouse studio when you can offer.
That's fantastic. And what's the third project?
Third project is Ocean Tulum, right? This is also a great project which is located in La Veleta. La Veleta, I think for those people who already been in Tulum, everyone knows what is La Veleta, where it is, and it's kind of like so popular area with a lot of good social life. It's always some events, good restaurants, cafe, good community, and many tourists like to stay here. And if you're also talking about this from the business side, right, from investor side, it's good to invest to property in this area, because it's everyone knows this. You know, it's like, oh, where are you gonna stay? I'm gonna stay in La Veleta. And this is big. And
this is very close to Holistica, no? The hotel that is very famous, where people come and they have this kind of lifestyle where they want to do meditation and yoga. and like sound healing, and like, I mean, it's a very
Breath
healthy
work,
breath
right?
work, a very healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
And there is a niche of people who I know, because I know and I've talked to them, right? And some of them, I mean, obviously everybody loves the beach, no?
Yes.
But sometimes I see people that come here and they stay for 1 or 2 weeks, and they go to the beach once or twice, because the rest of the time they are just in the jungle, in the area.
Maybe they just want beer.
Exactly, to recharge,
Relax.
to relax, to calm down, to go back then to their busy life, no? Which we know, I mean, because I come from a major city, you probably come from a major city, and you know the stress that it is to live in the city, that all the time you're thinking like, oh, I want to go on vacation, I want to go to the beach, I want to do these kind of things, and we have it all.
Yeah, and also it's like, for example, people from Miami, right? They also have a beach, and it's not something special for them. They're more interested in seawater, and it's so important for them to have a pool, right? So they can always have some relaxing time, and it's most of important that it's a really big one, right? And it's like a lot of space for swimming pool in Ocean Tulum. So for this amount of units, 272. Everyone will find their spot.
That is correct, because this project in particular has over 60% is surrounded by water, no?
Yes.
So sometimes when you find projects that you think they are big because they have a big amount of units, right? Sometimes they end up with this very small swimming pool, and it's like you don't really want to be there, no? But in this one, if you have 60% of the whole property, it's surrounded by water, like everybody can be on the swimming pool at the time and have a lot of fun. Yeah,
and it's a lot of another activities you can find even if you're staying in this project, right? Condominium. So it's like we're gonna have a restaurant, sport bar, computer room for like teenagers. Maybe they want playing something, you know, or kids room, co-working place, because it's very important. So many people come in here who is working online, and it's like it's amazing to have it your own in your space where you're living, right? What else? A cinema. Yeah, it's gonna be a private cinema.
It's amazing. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's amazing. So everything what you need, and also I want to say about parking place a little bit, right? Because I think at least me, who knows. From all projects what I know, right? This only one which have over 100 places, parking places. And I think that it's important because parking places, it's always
it's always an issue.
Yes,
especially everywhere you go. And one of the things that I've been asked a lot is that people are always afraid or concerned that there is a lot of there are too many condos right now in Tulum, no?
Yeah.
But one thing that we need to say, like for instance, we had the Formula One in Mexico City just this past couple of weeks, and I was listening to the organizers that they were saying that only in the event, I mean during the weekend that it happened, they made around $8 billion. Only the Formula One, but that brought an occupancy in hotels and Airbnbs in Mexico City that was around 80%. And Mexico City, we're talking that, I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of rooms that you can actually rent, right?
Yeah.
So, and again, I mean, going back to the Samna Festival, where in one day you are going to have 15,000 people just attending one single event. Like, I mean, I don't think we have 150,000, or I mean, 15,000 rooms altogether in Tulum alone. So we are going to be packed. And I mean, as it keeps growing, then you can be doing more and more events that are actually bigger and bigger.
Yes.
Because that is always, I mean, when we have the airport, when we have the Mayan train, when we have the Formula One, when we have the supermarket, all of that is going to bring a lot more tourists, and occupancy is going to get always higher. No? Even right now, I mean, we have 80% occupancy throughout the year. And people say that there is already a lot of places in Tulum, which, I mean, to me, it's just like this. It has just begun.
Yeah, you know, I think that Tulum just started to grow, and now it's really a good time to jump to this train, you know, and have your space, invest in some property, or like also create some business. There's a lot of possibilities. for everyone. And yeah, I mean, and people who is coming here, who is visit Tulum maybe once, twice, they understand this, they see this, because they are questioning, it's like, oh, what can I do here? And they see that it's a lot of to do and want invest, and they want also about the kid garden, right?
Yes.
So I think that also when it's going to be schools, kid gardens in Tulum, it's going to be even more people who want to stay here, who is like have a kids, family, and it's going to be so different kids from different generations.
Exactly.
Tell me more, please, about this school.
There is this school that is coming, that is going to be finished by 2025. That is the Green School. I mean, that has been that was a project since 2018. The first school was in Bali. The second one was just finished this year in New Zealand, and they just started building the third one here in Tulum. It's basically the first school built without walls. I mean, everything is made of bamboo.
Yeah.
So that is fantastic. I mean, because also the way kids are going to learn is way different than traditional schooling system, because like here kids will learn about permaculture, about auto-sustainability. I mean, things that really matter on the way that the world is evolving, right? Because in some years, I mean, history, yes, it's important, but it's not going to matter as much as if you know how to grow your own vegetables.
Yes.
You know? Or how to do business on yourself, rather than working for a company or doing things like that. And Tulum is pioneering in bringing that to Mexico. And I mean, I see there is a lot more people from many different nationalities coming because they want to grow it. They want to be part of that growth, just like you and I.
Yeah, Tulum just so international, right? And I think it's also beautiful because kids learn to communicate with different cultures, right? And it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and also there are different type of business models that you can take advantage when you invest in Tulum. I mean, the most common is the vacation rental, right? Because you purchase a property and then you hire somebody or you do it yourself, right? And you rent it out. There are so many people who are coming here on vacations, so you can get like a steady income every month, or you can do long-term rental.
Yeah.
Or there are a lot of people who want to buy in pre-sale specifically because they want the appreciation. I mean, because like for instance, let's just put it this way. You buy something in pre-sale right now, which is going to be delivered in a couple of years. You're making around 25% and up to 30% with the inflation throughout the years, right? So by the time you sell, you already made 30% alone without even having the property physically being used, because it's not even there, it's been developed, no?
Yeah.
And then if you continue with the property management, with rental, whether it's long-term or short-term, I mean, it's a great way of income. I mean, that generates to you return that goes from like 8% to 12% just to be conservative.
So it's per year from 8 to 12%.
Exactly.
Yeah, it sounds good. And also I want to say about payment plans, right? For Ocean Tulum have 3 different payment plans, and each one have a discount. So first payment plan is 30, 40%. So this means
30, 40.
Yeah, this means down payment 30%, and next 30% buyer can pay in 12 or 18 months.
Okay.
And just need to finish payments 1 month before delivery date.
Delivery date. Okay.
Yeah, and last 40% it's going to be paid in again delivery.
Okay.
In this case, the buyer going to get 3.15% discount.
3.5. Okay.
15.
15.
3.15. Yes, which going to be minus from down payment. Second one is 30, 60, and 10, which going to give 6.3%.
Okay.
And the third one is 80-0-20. So we're going to give almost 10% of discount.
That's amazing, no? Because let's say, for instance, if you're getting an 80-20 and you're getting
so minimum price is
10% discount. So let's say on a $100,000 unit,
Yeah.
you are gonna get 10%, so it's actually $90,000, right? You come up with 20% that are 80% that is discounted from upfront, right? So instead of coming with the 20% of those 90,000, you come up with like $70,000, and then the other remaining $20,000 you pay at the end, which
Yes.
is amazing.
So instead of 80,000, you're gonna pay $10,000 discount. You can pay for furniture, for example,
Exactly.
right? So what else? I think we are finished
Yeah,
for
I think
now.
This is all. I mean, we want to make this short because we don't want to waste a lot of your time.
Guys, we have some questions.
Okay. Shoot them.
One of the questions says, are units equipped or furnished when delivered?
The units come fully equipped, and we will also offer a furniture package if the client wants it, which is amazing because people who don't live here, I mean, they don't have to go through the hassle of finding furniture themselves. So I think and that can be part of the same financing, correct?
Yeah, and people have a choice, right? If someone wants their own design, they have an opportunity for this. If they don't want to think about this, they're gonna get furniture, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have another question. Emily says, how
Hi,
far
Emily.
how far is it from the beach?
Oh, from the beach, it's from 12 to 14 minutes.
Very close.
By
40 minutes,
driving,
and you,
yeah.
Emily, who like to ride the bicycle, it's pretty close. Let's say your bicycle, you're gonna be like probably 20 minutes away from the beach. On a car, 12.
Yeah.
Marini says, is it free administration?
Yes, you actually have the choice to choose your own property manager, and you can hire whomever you want, and they can take care of your property, which is always good because when you have somebody that is already mandatory, sometimes they don't deliver as it's supposed to. So when you have the freedom, because it's your apartment, you have to choose who you want to work with. I think it's always a plus.
Yes.
We have another question. What is the lowest down payment available from Ocean Tulum or Natum?
Okay, if we are talking about Natum, lowest down payment, it's less than $25,000.
It's actually $24,600, no, which is 30%.
Yes, 30%. And for Ocean Tulum, it's less than $29,000.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's also 30%.
30%, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's all questions.
Okay.
All questions.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for taking time to visit us today. Every Thursday we have these kind of lives. I mean, sometimes it's us, sometimes it's our partners here in Maya Ocean. So
About some
I
important
invite
topics.
you, exactly. We always have very interesting topics about the developments we have here. No, so please join us next time. Thank you.
Bye.